In today's video, we're going to be creating this loading screen, this mobile app loading screen in Figma. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with a polygon. So I'm just going to come over to shapes and I'm going to select polygon and I'm just going to click and insert one. And we're going to change the number of polygon, the count, that's the count of the sides. We're going to make it 6. Next, we're going to change the dimensions to 508 by 508. Now, I'm going to create a total of 10 copies because I want 10 polygons like this. So I'm going to select 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to change the colors of all of these polygons from top to bottom. I'm not going to do that right now. What I'll just do is show you the colors, and what we are going to do is change the colors. So these are the colors, the 10 colors we need. So from top to bottom, just go ahead and change the colors to this from top to bottom. You can pause the videos to see the colors, or you can check out the description box below. I'm also going to add these colors to the description box. So I'm going to stop recording right now and then change the colors and come back. All right, I've changed the colors of all of these polygons. What I'm going to do is select all of this, and I'm going to make the spacing between all of them minus 270. Okay, so now what I want to do is the order I want these rectangles to occur. It's just depending on how I want the colors to come in and then the direction of our polygons. So before we put them into our frame, here's what we're going to do. The polygons, since I created each one individually, are ordered from 1 to 10. So you see that this light green one is 10. The first one I created is 1. I want it to, how will I explain this? They're going to come in our arrangement, in our frame. 1 is going to be on top, 10 is at the bottom. If you look at my arrangement, 1 is at the bottom, 10 is at the top. I want to fix that. So what I'm going to do is start from 10. I'm going to use my left square bracket and I'm going to send it to the bottom. Now you see 10 here, or you could drag it from here, bring 9 here, 8, 7, or you could just select it, but 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So what we had, I want the polygons as I created them and I numbered them. That's the color that it's the lightest will be on the top. So whatever you whatever names your polygons are, this one that is this color should be the first one. This one should be the second one in your in the arrangement, in the hierarchy of your items. This is going to be third, so on and so forth. This last one is the color for this one. That one is going to be at the bottom. So that's how they should appear as this is how they are going to appear in your frame. Now we're going to insert a frame. I'm going to click on F and I'm going to use one of the presets. We're going to use iPhone 16 and 17 Pro Max, and I'm just going to insert it. Let's insert our text. So I'm just going to click on T and I'm going to type now loading, and I'm going to change the font to Sophia, and I'm going to change the size to 44 and the height is going to be 48, and I'm going to, let me see, align it to the vertical and horizontal centers. I'm going to zoom out. We're going to need another frame, so I'm just going to click on F. Let's just let me create this one. I'm going to change the height to 2257 and I'm going to select all of this and then grab all of them and then bring it in. So what we want to do is make sure that we don't have any part of the frame showing. So I've placed it here. You can, maybe I could just raise it a bit just by 1. and I'm going to have this. I can rename this colors. So yeah, now you know what, I could even, we are not having, so you see a lot of the green is isn't really showing, so I'm just going to move it up so I can have more of that green. Maybe I can do it from the bottom here so we can see more of the green, maybe just a little bit. All right, so your frame should look like this. Next, we're going to select this frame, hold shift and rotate it 180 degrees because I want the green to come in first. Now grab this frame, bring it into this one, and I'm just going to bring it to the top here. I just want to make sure. Okay, so now select this frame, select the colors frame. That's the frame inside our iPhone 16 Pro Max frame. Use your left square bracket to send it to the back, or you could just move it from your selection pane. So we have the text on top and then we have our frame. I'm going to select this frame, create another copy, and I'm going to select the colors frame, zoom out, and I'm going to move it till this time we have the bottom of the colors frame aligned to the bottom of our iPhone frame. Finally, let's create a third frame. I'm going to select this and I can just select the colors frame, delete it, select the third frame. Let's change the color. We're going to change the color to the color of the rectangle, which is the last polygon or the first polygon, BAFBC1. So that's the same color with this one. And we can now change this text to welcome. Let's add an exclamation mark and I'll just realign it to the horizontal center. And yeah, that's what we need for this particular loading screen. I'm going to select all of this and we are going to come over to frame here and then create component set. Now I'm going to get closer, go over to prototype, select this frame, connect these two. Trigger is going to be after delay is going to be 1 millisecond. The animation is going to be smart animate, the easing is going to be linear, and the duration is going to be 10,000 seconds, which is the most that we can do with Figma. If you want it to be longer, all you need to do is maybe create a third frame. Instead of having two different frames, make it 3, move one halfway, make it maybe 10,000, and then move the other one half the rest of the way, make that one 10,000. But I'm not going to do that, just in case you want to make it longer. I'm going to connect this to trigger is going to be after delay is going to be 1 millisecond. For the animation, let's make it dissolve, or you could keep it as it is. The easing is still going to be linear, but the duration this time is going to be 1000. So it's not going to be too fast, neither is it going to be too slow. Okay, so I'm just going to zoom out. Let's now see what our animation looks like. I'm going to click on F so I can insert a frame, and I'm going to use the same iPhone 16 and 17 Pro Max. I'm going to create a copy of this using Alt and then bring it into this frame and align it properly. Let's go back to design, or rather we still need to be in the prototype tab. So settings is set to iPhone 17. You can be either iPhone 17 or 16 Pro Max. These are all the settings for our prototype. We can now run our prototype and see what our loading screen looks like. So there we have it. It's just going to take a moment. It's a bit wonky at first, but that is our loading screen. So by the time it gets to the final one, it's going to go to the welcome screen. If you want it to be a bit smoother, maybe you could add a white screen in between or something like that. But anyway, that is it for this loading screen. I'm just going to change it. I'm just going to restart so we can see it one more time. And yeah, this is our loading screen for this particular one. If you want, you can try other shapes or other colors and things like that. Maybe change the timing or the length of the frame, so on and so forth. But anyway, that is it for this one. If you want to watch other videos that are longer, or you want to watch more complicated tutorials, You can either click on the video on screen right now or check out the description box below to see other videos that I have on my channel. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.